Well, how am I going to capture this all in? Basically, I took off this mainly cosmetic part, which sits on now, because it sticks out quite a bit. And I wanted to fit some sort of luggage rails, so I've just got a bit of angle iron, and there's two pickup points here that you can actually bolt into. So I've bolted that on now, and I literally just cut a piece out like a wedge shape, bent it down. So I'm going to weld that up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut off about here, and then I'm going to weld that up, and I'm going to replicate one for the other side. Tidy up the end here. I've got two bags of eBay, about £22. So that's how they're normally attached. I'll just cut that off the back. My plan is to mount that directly onto there like that. I've looked at different luggage you can buy for this bike, and a lot of the rails seem to come out to about sort of level with the rear tail light, and then the bag sits outside of that again. So it basically makes the whole bike way too wide. Plus, it's very, very expensive to buy luggage for this bike. There seems to be two major brands out there at the moment, and one is very Gucci looking and very, very expensive. I think you're looking at about 380 quid, something like that, for the system. So this is an old bunk bed, but only a piece of angle iron will do it. And see how I get on. I could cut a cardboard template of about rough size for the bag, but the bag's going to basically sit just underneath the saddle, sorry, the seat, like that. What I'm going to do, my plan is to fix a piece of aluminium, square piece of aluminium onto this, and then basically pop rivet the bike bag onto the sheet of aluminium. I've got a pickup point here, which I can brace the whole back of that, and also I can brace it across from one side to the other as well. So that's what it looks so far. That's what it looks like so far. By the way, when you take this piece off, this cover actually covers underneath. You can't see that, it's not really well lit, but there's a lot of shit getting in there. So what I'm going to do is replicate this part, probably with a piece of aluminium, and then just bolt it underneath here, and have it go in and cover up the electrics like that part actually does. I quite like that accent piece, so somehow I'm going to get that back on there somehow. It doesn't matter what sort of bag you put on these bikes, they end up covering over that three-circled accent piece anyway. So the trouble is, because that accent piece sticks so far out, the bag ends up out here somewhere. So I'm trying to keep the bike as narrow as possible for the London traffic. So that bag will go in as tight to the rail as possible. So that's where we're at.